Rocky Mountain State Historic Site is a great place to experience what the holidays were like for our ancestors. And this morning, Whitney Hoss is here to tell us more about Christmas tours at historic Rocky Mountain. How are you doing?
I'm great, Chris. How are you this morning?
I'm great. I'm great.
Good.
This is a perfect time to head over to Rocky Mountain because
It is.
it's beautiful this time.
It is. It is. We are completely decked head to toe in Christmas. We've got the historic site decorated with the historic Christmas decorations, and then we actually do modern all throughout the visitor center and the museum gallery, and it's decked head to toe as well.
And let's talk about, you kind of divide the tours up into daytime or nighttime tours.
We do.
Kind of walk us through the daytime tours
So
first
the
of all.
daytime is Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
And they are during our open hours, so we have tours that go out at 10, 12, and 2 for those days, and they're about hour and a half to 2 hours each.
Right.
And we go through, and they're talking about the preparations leading up to getting ready for Christmas. So they're talking about what they've done to decorate the house, where the greeneries come from, the different traditions that they're going to be going through. Talking about some of the things that they do on Christmas Eve, but they're in anticipation of the governor arriving.
Okay.
He's not gotten back here yet. He had left in November to go get his wife and family.
Right.
And they actually make it back on Christmas Eve day.
Okay.
To the Cobb family. So Mrs. Cobb is anxious, and the family is excited. They've never met his wife and the children, and so they're looking forward to all that, and just the regular day-to-day operations of getting ready for the Christmas season.
And everyone is in period costume.
Everyone is in period costume, yes.
Right.
Some of us pull out the more fancier clothes for the festivities, but yes, we are all dressed in period clothing.
And the nighttime, I mean, it's got to be a little different. I mean, because of the candlelight and the things of that nature.
Oh, the nighttime is my favorite of the two, honestly. So our nighttime tours, they start at 4:30. They go out every 15 minutes, and the last one goes out at 8:30.
Okay.
We're still decked for Christmas, but you do see Christmas Eve 1791. So they're in the middle of the festivities and talking about, oh, well, we're going to go and do this later, and this is going to happen later, and we're going to come back and do some dancing and some different things. You meet the governor, you meet his wife. Mr. Cobb is back from his travels to Jonesboro, so he's there entertaining, and so are several neighbors and friends and more family.
Yes.
And it is, of course, in the candlelight.
Right.
So it is a little bit different. And then in our visitor center, we have our auditorium decked out. We've got 15 different craft vendors, and you go and you can interact with them. I have Vintage Santa and Mrs. Claus. You can do pictures with those too. And then we also have a little reception with some refreshments and hot coffee, cocoa, things like that for the occasion.
We talk about all the scurrying and everything that we do these days to get ready for the holidays. It was different back then, but there was still all those preparations. There are even more intense preparations in some cases that they had to get into.
They were, but they started, a lot earlier than I think most of us do. Finding the greenery and prepping the food and things like that, and it's simpler. It's a different hustle bustle, hurry scurry than what we deal with, but it's a simpler Christmas, and we like to say that it puts the Christmas back into Christmas.
Right.
So,
what one experience that you love to talk about or you love to be involved with during these tours when you're taking folks around?
Oh gosh. I love it all, honestly. I think it's because it's the simpler, it's more laid back, it's relaxed.
Yes.
We have, so much hurry, scurry, hustle, bustle, and it was just a simpler time.
And it got more people together. And
you do.
And you got that interaction.
You do. Families weren't as spread out as they are now, and so it's all about the family and the friends and the neighbors and the warm, fuzzy feelings that you get from Christmas.
All right, Whitney, we appreciate you coming by.
Thank you, Chris, for having me.
Hey, folks, let's give you the information right now. These are wonderful tours, Christmas tours at Rocky Mountain State Historic Site, both day and night. If you want to get tickets, you want to find out more information, please go to got all the information you need right there on the screen.